Chosen one, pause for a moment. Stop scrolling. Halt your distractions. You are not here by mere chance. Every step you have taken, every decision you have made, has led you to this very instant. Nothing in life is random. The divine has meticulously orchestrated every moment to bring you face to face with this extraordinary revelation. From this day forward, you will never be the same. The struggles, the doubts, and the overwhelming weight of uncertainty are on the verge of being replaced by an entirely new reality. A life overflowing with abundance, prosperity, and limitless blessings. Do not ignore this sign, for what you are about to uncover has the potential to spark your ultimate transformation. Today, I will not speak to you about toil, sacrifice, or compromise. Instead, I will reveal to you your divine calling, your higher purpose, and the destiny that awaits you. You were not placed on this earth simply to work, earn a paycheck, or secure a title. Your existence holds far greater meaning. You have been handpicked to walk a unique path, one that has been designed exclusively for you by the hands of God. Brace yourself, for what you are about to learn will forever alter the way you perceive yourself and your journey. Before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe to the Mind's Secret Path channel and join our Telegram community. These platforms are filled with transformative content aimed at elevating your personal and spiritual growth. You will find wisdom, inspiration, and revelations that will reshape the way you navigate life. Now, let us begin. The majority of people spend their lives in pursuit, chasing careers, salaries, recognition, and a sense of security that always seems just out of reach. They rush through existence, desperately trying to find their place, much like scattered puzzle pieces that never quite fit together. But you, chosen one, were never meant for this endless race. God did not create you to be a follower of worldly pursuits, but to be a beacon, a guiding light, someone who stands apart and follows a divine blueprint that transcends conventional expectations. When God instructs you not to seek work, it is not an invitation to idleness. Rather, it is a profound reminder that you should cease chasing what is not meant for you, what falls outside the divine plan that has been meticulously crafted for your soul. Many mistakenly equate their profession with their worth. They believe their value is determined by their job title or social status. But listen closely. God is telling you that you are not defined by your occupation. You are defined by your purpose. And what exactly is this purpose? It is something unparalleled, just as the path mapped out for you is unique. This plan existed before you took your first breath, written in the heavens, perfectly aligned with your natural talents, your passions, and your spiritual essence. To uncover this purpose, you must abandon the mindset of searching and adopt the mindset of discovering. When you are in constant pursuit, you are propelled by the fear of lacking, the anxiety of not measuring up. But when you shift to a mindset of discovery, you pause, you listen, and you allow divine guidance to illuminate your way. Searching for a job often means conforming to a system that may not recognize or honor the true essence of who you are. However, finding your purpose means aligning yourself with God's will, stepping into a role that is not dictated by job postings, but is instead revealed from within. You have been endowed with distinct gifts, a vision, and an inner strength that is not coincidental. If you focus solely on employment, you risk constructing a life based on external expectations rather than divine intention. But the moment you choose to uncover the divine plan, everything changes. You begin to see the truth. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to create, to lead, to leave an imprint on the world. The majority seeks stability, security, and jobs that guarantee a paycheck. Yet, often, that very stability is nothing more than an illusion, a deceptive comfort that stifles the grandest dreams. God did not bring you into existence to live in perpetual fear of the future. You were not designed to merely survive. You were destined to thrive. Following the crowd means embracing a life confined by man-made limitations. But standing out means attuning yourself to the voice of God, the divine whisper that declares, "Your worth is not defined by a corporate title or the balance in your bank account. It is measured by your willingness to walk the path I have set before you. In this journey, you will never be left unguided. The signs that reveal your purpose are already present in your life. You need only learn to recognize them. What fills your heart with passion? What ignites your soul with excitement? These are not mere hobbies. They are divine clues pointing toward your destiny. What tasks come naturally to you, so effortlessly that they seem second nature? These abilities are not random. They are sacred tools gifted to you to fulfill your mission. And remember, God will never require you to force a path. When you step into your purpose, the right doors will open with ease. Uncovering your purpose does not mean having all the answers from the start. It means surrendering to the process and trusting in God's guidance, allowing each revelation, every encounter, and all opportunities to form a magnificent, interconnected tapestry. The world preaches a message of relentless struggle. It conditions you to believe that success is the result of ceaseless labor, stress, and adapting to societal structures you never chose. But the heavens speak a different truth. I am your shepherd. You shall lack nothing. When you walk in alignment with your divine path, you do not need to force things to happen. Wealth, abundance, and prosperity are not earned through exhaustion. They flow naturally when you are obedient to the divine plan. Stop chasing what was never meant for you. Allow God to deliver what is rightfully yours at the appointed time. Each person is born with a mission, but only those who are spiritually awakened can sense it, and only the courageous will follow it. You are not placed here to live an ordinary existence, nor to spend your life in pursuit of material gain. Money is fleeting, temporary, and bound by time and human effort. But divine abundance? It is something far greater. It is an eternal stream of provision, peace, energy, and blessings that never run dry. Picture a wellspring of water. Money is like a single bucket that, once emptied, leaves you scrambling to fill it again. But the abundance of God is an endless source, a river that continues to flow regardless of how much you draw from it. And this abundance is not limited to finances. It encompasses every aspect of your life. Chosen one, open your heart, silence the noise of the world, and tune in to the voice that has been calling you all along. You were created for something extraordinary. The moment you step into your divine purpose, you will experience the boundless blessings that were always meant to be yours. Your journey begins now. Relationships, health, opportunities, and personal fulfillment. God does not want you to be a prisoner of the fear of not having enough. Your purpose is not to survive by accumulating money, but to live fully, knowing that everything you need will be given to you at the right time. Discovering your calling means stopping and listening to that inner voice, that divine connection that guides you toward your mission. God speaks to you through your talents, your passions, and your deepest desires. It is never a confusing or complex voice. It is clear, direct, and constant. But to listen to it, you must silence the noise of the world and dedicate yourself to your spiritual growth. Here are some practical questions you can ask yourself to begin discovering your purpose. What are the things that excite you and make you feel alive? They are not accidents. They are an indication of God's path for you. If you love helping others, creating, teaching, or building, these are paths to follow. What talents have you been given? God does not give gifts randomly. If you have specific abilities, such as creativity, inspiration, or solution finding, they are divine tools to fulfill your purpose. What are the moments in your life when you felt a deep connection with what you were doing? Those moments are not accidents, but signs of God's revealing plan. God has given you something no one else has. A unique set of experiences, skills, passions, and visions. This gift is not just for you, but to help others and contribute to God's greater plan for the world. You don't have to strive to be like others or do what they do. You were chosen for a different path, a path that reflects your uniqueness. For example, if you are a comforter, you may be called to spread healing or hope. If you have a creative talent, God may use you to inspire and bring beauty to people's lives. If you are a visionary, you may be called to lead and build something that changes the lives of others. Your gift is not always obvious at first, but it becomes clear as you get closer to your purpose. You don't have to search obsessively. You have to allow God to reveal it to you. And that happens through prayer, reflection, and obedience. One of the biggest mistakes chosen ones can make is trying to fit in with the world. The world will tell you that you have to compete, struggle, and sacrifice to be accepted. But God tells you different. You were not created to conform. You were created to stand out. When you stop trying to fit in, you free yourself from the burden of other people's expectations. You begin to walk in your truth, following the path God has laid out for you. You no longer have to worry about how to make ends meet or what people think. God is your provider, and when you trust Him, everything you need will be given to you. Remember, it is not your job to struggle to find your place in the world. It is your job to let God show you your purpose. And when you discover it, everything changes. You no longer live in fear or uncertainty, but in confidence and abundance. But how do you actually find your divine plan? Here are 4 precious steps you can follow. 1. Listen with intention. To align yourself with God's plan, the first step is to stop and listen. This isn't distracted listening, but intentional time each day for reflection and prayer. In these moments, ask God sincerely, what is your purpose for me? Where do you want me to go? Don't expect instant answers or spectacular visions. God often speaks through feelings, intuitions, or small signs. To truly listen, you need to free yourself from the noise of the world. Turn off your phone, disconnect from social media. Create a quiet space where you can connect with Him without distractions. Write down your feelings, thoughts, or inspirations in a journal. Often the answers come gradually and in subtle ways. Consistency is key. Making listening a daily practice allows you to recognize God's voice more clearly in the midst of the chaos of life. It is in this silence that your path begins to emerge. 2. Watch for signs. God communicates with us in many ways, through people, events, and even seemingly random situations. To see the signs of God's plan, you must sharpen your powers of observation and learn to see beyond the surface. For example, an opportunity that seems to come out of nowhere could be a door that God is opening for you. A person who enters your life at the right time could be a divine messenger. A repetitive coincidence, a message, a symbol, a number, could be a call to pay attention. Don't ignore these details. God will never leave you without guidance, but you must be willing to see what is shown to you. When something resonates in your heart, follow it. It is never accidental. You can also ask yourself, what is God showing me in this situation? What is the lesson or opportunity one need to grasp? The more you practice observing, the clearer the path He has prepared for you becomes. 3. Develop your gifts. God has gifted you with unique talents and passions that don't just happen. These gifts are tools to fulfill your divine purpose, but it's up to you to cultivate them. It's not enough to acknowledge them. You have to invest time, energy, and dedication into them. Ask yourself, what do I do easily? What brings me joy when I do it? These are clues to your natural talents. If you have a passion for writing, channel that enthusiasm into crafting something that will uplift and inspire others. If you possess the ability to encourage and uplift those around you, use that gift to motivate and strengthen others in their journey. If you have a creative and imaginative mind, explore ways to utilize that potential to bring about positive change in the world around you. Developing your unique talents is not just about refining your abilities, but also about employing them for a greater and more meaningful purpose. Do not allow the fear of failure or making mistakes to hold you back. Remember, God is not searching for flawlessness, but rather for your dedication and willingness to use the potential He has placed within you. One essential principle to embrace is trusting the journey. Walking in alignment with God's plan requires faith, patience, and perseverance. There will be times when you won't have all the answers or see the entire roadmap ahead. Instead of revealing the full picture, God may illuminate only the next step, allowing the rest to unfold at the right moment. Though this process can be challenging and even frustrating, it is an invitation to surrender and be led by divine guidance. Trusting in God means understanding that even when circumstances appear uncertain or unpredictable, He is working behind the scenes for your ultimate good. Resist the urge to control every outcome or anticipate every twist and turn. The beauty of God's plan is that it unveils itself precisely when it needs to, in the perfect timing. When you encounter roadblocks or difficulties, remember that each challenge is an integral part of the journey. More often than not, what seems like a delay or an insurmountable hurdle is actually an opportunity for personal growth, spiritual development, and a chance to move closer to the purpose God has for your life. Practice gratitude at every stage of the journey. Express thanks for every step forward, even those that may not yet make sense to you. A heart full of gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see God's hand in every situation. Trusting the process does not mean being passive. It requires an active posture of faith, obedience, and perseverance. True and eternal abundance is not something that is earned through sheer effort or personal sacrifice, but rather something that is received when you align yourself with God's divine will. God does not call you to chase after financial wealth or exhaust yourself trying to achieve success through your own limited strength. Instead, He invites you to shift your focus from material pursuits to uncovering your deeper spiritual calling. Your true prosperity is not defined by a paycheck, a contract, or any worldly possession. Rather, it is rooted in your unwavering trust in God. When you embrace the path that He has already designed for you, doors begin to open effortlessly, and blessings flow into every aspect of your life, your relationships, your inner peace, and your overall fulfillment. God had a purpose for you long before you were even born. The talents, passions, and inclinations that you naturally possess are indicators pointing you toward that purpose. You do not need to invent or create your destiny from scratch. Instead, trust in the divine plan that has already been established and walk forward with confidence. Life is not meant to be a frantic race where you constantly chase after things that do not truly belong to you. Rather, it is a beautifully guided journey where each step reveals the next in perfect harmony. Stop striving for things that were never meant to be yours, and instead, embrace the incredible life that God has already prepared for you. A life filled with peace, abundance, and the security of knowing you are walking in His divine will. Now, take a moment to reflect. Are you ready to fully embrace God's plan for your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what trusting in His path means to you and how you plan to start living out your divine purpose. Your words have the power to inspire and encourage someone else on their journey. Your journey toward true abundance and fulfillment begins today. We truly hope that this message has been uplifting, encouraging, and thought-provoking for you. If you found value in this content, be sure to subscribe to the Mind's Secret Path channel as well as our Telegram community so you never miss out on new insights about wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Also, if this message resonated with you, share it with someone who could benefit from it. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay blessed, and continue to walk boldly in the purpose God has set before you.